Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Oh dear, pardon me. Do, do, do. Hello, Wilco. How are you doing? Hello everyone. Oh, that's weird. Am I a little bit too up? Hold on here, there's maybe a little bit out. There you go. Oh no, you can see my other camera mount there. Oh dear. Hello Pray, how are you doing? Naughty camera mount. Ooh. Oh, hello not yet again. Oh, how's everyone's day been today? So lots of sighing again today. God, I don't know why. Even more so than normal, I've been continually sighing. Need to stop that. It's a bad habit to be in. There you go. You may have noticed, if you've been on Facebook, I did put a little how to play video up of this, which also had links to sheets and some other bits and pieces as well. Is it your birthday today, Pray? Oh my gosh. Happy birthday, if it is your birthday today. I know. Sigh. Yeah. It is Pray's birthday. We know that can't happen. I really can't do the singing bit. I'm really sorry. But happy birthday. Yes, lots of happy birthdaying going on. So I don't see. Look, pleasant sighing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why I keep on sighing. It is frustrating. I need to stop it. Right. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything is as it should be. Twitch is being a bit funny again. Shame me that I've got no one in the stream. That's not true, because I'm talking to you. So yes, very, very weird. Hello Shoko Loco, how are you doing? Exactly, Pray. Yes, a thank you for not singing is what I would recommend always. Evening Mac, how are you doing? You won't be playing today. Length of the how-to already made it back. Oh, the how-to video also had a play-along element as well as part of it. So there was a whole game in there that you could have sort of learnt to play at the same time as well. Hello, Yocha. How are you doing? Yeah, it looks quite a complicated game. After you've had a game play or two, it does become a little bit easier. I have got these sheets here that I've got for you to download. Obviously, unfortunately, not printer friendly. But this sheet here, there's two different versions. This here is the horizontal version, and it tells you about the rounds of play, what to do, all the steps, and it also tells you about the little bonus cards at the bottom. And then the other sheet is this one here, and that one there is exactly the same top sheet, and it just got the bonuses down there at the bottom. So I don't know which one's better, to be honest, in my opinion. I think the sheet side's probably about the same, but yeah. Oh dear. Yes, definitely happy birthday. Hello Steph, how are you doing? You're being here, able to be here quite a lot at the moment, which is awesome. You watched some of the how to play video. Well, it's a first draft. I didn't really edit it. I did it as a single take because, you know, that's how I do my Twitch streams. So basically my idea is to try and do some how-to videos, like how to play certain games I play on the channel here, with the idea being that people could pre-watch them beforehand and sort of go, oh, I think I have an understanding of what to do. You think you'll lurk and open presents with you guys in the background. Sounds lovely, Prey. Lovely. I hope you get some lovely things that you wanted. That's always nice, isn't it? Next week, all of your jobs should start. Oh no, Steph. Oh dear. Happy birthday. Awesomeness. Exactly. We all want to hear about what you've got. What's going on? How's it? You know. Did you get like lots of presents, or is it just one or two? Is it, you know, what's going on? Brain wasn't working well enough to watch the video. I wanted to, but just couldn't do it before the game. No, not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Did anyone else have a watch of the video, and did it make sense? Like, was I just babbling? I don't know. Also, I did something a little bit different. I did it as a digital screen, effectively, and then drew on that digital screen, and then showed the map of this side. You know, the setup on one side. I'm pointing, but you can't see what I'm pointing at. Do not worry, I'm going to do a teach anyway, but I thought it might just sort of help people. You didn't get time to watch? Not a problem at all. I thought it was just, I mean, my aim was really to get it up yesterday. That didn't happen. Also, I was meant to pop into school yesterday. Also didn't happen. I'm going to have to pop into school tomorrow. Some software got uninstalled by staff. I don't even know how they've done it, because they need admin rights, and I need to go back in and reset it back up. And I've got a few laptops to drop off and some work to copy for the children. But yeah, so that's my plans for tomorrow, as you do. And then Friday's a full teaching day. You did watch it. You didn't. Not all of it. Did it sort of make sense, Yochi? Have you, Yochi? You've played. Is it Demeter or Demeter? I think it's Demeter. But I'm not sure. Isn't it a goddess? Is it a Greek goddess? Demeter or Demeter? I'm not sure which one it is. Demeter, as in like I've metered it, I've demetered it, or Demeter. I don't know. I really don't know. I wish there was a little thing that told me how to say it. Demeter. You're often wrong. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, it's showing me I've got some people in the channel now, as opposed to early on when it just showed me I had 4 people. And it's a Coca-Cola day today. I need the caffeine. But Demeter is a Greek goddess. Yes, it is. Yes. If it pronounced game title would be a really good one, wouldn't it? No, goddess. That all made sense. I'm just having a little check. We've got a few lurkers in the background. Hello, lurkers. If you've not said anything, not a problem at all. I was just having a little look at what's going on. Who's what where. Okay. Right. Sorry. Really not with it today, apparently. How is everyone? Health check. Is everyone okay? We've obviously not really been out of the house since you last saw us. Did we play some games yesterday? Or I don't think we did. I don't think we did at all. A goddess of agriculture. Okay-ish. Oh no, Shokoloco, that doesn't sound as good as it could be. Yeah, we didn't play anything yesterday, ball game wise. It was a bit of a long day, actually. You're live, Wilcock. Fair enough. You haven't been out of the house since Monday either. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to avoid people if possible. I'm really trying to be careful not to. get COVID. Obviously, I did go out on Monday to go and get my physiotherapy, and that feels a bit better now. I can now move my head and things. That's good. Monday was a little bit sore, and it got quite sore Monday night. It's another day. The doctor's note, excusing you for work for 2 months for burnout. Well, having... sorry, I've got a really itchy eye today. Having COVID twice in a row, Will Cook, I think, to be honest with you, your body probably needs some rest. That makes sense, doesn't it? And your student cancelled yesterday and today. Looks like his dad's got... Well, at least they cancelled, Steph, as opposed to you going over there and them saying, by the way, Dad's got COVID, but he's okay, he's in another room or something like that. That would be a little bit worrying, wouldn't it? You didn't get any stones on your feet today. Did smell a lot because of chicken. Oh, fair enough, you yoja. Oh, I'm glad you didn't manage to injure yourself today at all. No, pray, we're in the chatting bit, aren't we? So you go ahead, you tell us what you've got for your birthday. That's amazing. As per usual, if anyone's lurking and they're new to the channel in the background, we tend to start probably about 7 o'clock-ish. We start the actual rules breakdown and things like that, and then start getting into gameplay. The channel's all about interruptions, I'd have to say. You're tired of your job, totally drains your energy, you're constantly tired and worn out. Oh, Shoko Loco, that is not good. Not good at all. You didn't have twice in a row. I had long COVID. Still having some minor symptoms. I thought you'd got it a second time from the first time. I thought it was a separate occasion, basically. It sounds tiring, yeah. Yeah, I find it very tiring working with the younger children. Actually, at the moment, I'm only just primarily teaching Key Stage 2 at the moment. So that's years 3, 4, 5 and 6 here in the UK. So that is going to be 6 to 11-year-olds. Yeah, they're the main age of children I teach. I've got someone else that teaches the younger part of the school for me. Sometimes I cover and do those ones as well. According to Google searches, I think it's apparent Demeter, like not yet again. Said Demeter. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was Demeter or Demeter. Demeter. Okay. All opening presents vicariously for you, pray. You got an Instant Pot 10-in-1 cooker from your mum. An Instant Pot 10-in-1 cooker. That sounds it. Is that like a bit like one of those slow cookers? Is it something like that, or does it do other things? You made the chickens move from one of your greenhouses. Oh, okay. So were you moving? Oh, okay. Chickens moved to one of your... Oh, to one of the greenhouses. Okay, that makes sense. You work with 3 and 4-year-olds. 18 of them. Oh, Shokoloco. That would be very tiring. I've got a lot of respect for anyone that sort of deals with that age children. Very, very tiring. You love your Instapot. A fun gift to play cook with. I would like to have chickens, but our garden's not really quite big enough, really. And also we do have foxes quite often in the area, and they quite often hang out in our garden at night time, it feels like. So I'd be a little bit concerned they would either scare the chickens after death or manage to get in and get them. So yeah. You also got an Instapot from your mum as well, Will Cook. Maybe it's a mum thing. Is an Instapot like a slow cooker, sort of that sort of thing? We've got a slow cooker, and that was also bought by my mum as well. You're looking forward to using it, but not sure about the learning how to use it. Hello, Squish. Hello. Too many challenges to handle, and it's been like this for nearly 2 years. Oh dear. A pressure cooker, rice cooker, Slow cooker. Oh, okay. So it's a little bit different from what I've got. We've got 2 slow cookers. Really, really good. Just put things in it, leave it for the cooking period of time. Amazing. Really, really nice. Start recipes that are made converted to Instapot before trying to figure out how to convert your own recipes. Yeah. A slow cooker, a pressure cooker, a rice cooker, a steamer. Wow, that is crazy. We've got a separate rice cooker. No, a steamer, not a rice cooker. We've got a steamer, a separate steamer as well. Yeah. You're not sure what an Instapot is? Yeah, I think, from what they're saying, it sounds like a bit of everything, really. It sounds amazing. The pressure cooker bit's your favourite. It allows you to cook things very quickly, isn't it? It's like, comparatively, I think. I've not got a pressure cooker. I don't know. You've got a slow cooker, but not an Instapot. Right. Okay. I think I'm going to Google Instapot. Not that, I want to find out what it is. What's an Instapot? Oh, okay. I'm seeing one right now. We can get it here in the UK. Lots of different companies do them. Obviously, Instapot being one of them. There's one here from Ninja, actually. It looks very interesting. Has it also got like a convection, sort of an air fryery sort of thing as well? Looks very... The pressure cooker that crisps. With tender crisp technology. 70% faster than other types of meal. Lovely. It does sound very, very good. You might need one of those pots, Shoko Loco. That makes sense. Hello, Panda Angel. How are you doing? You think you've transitioned to making your rice in an Instapot now? You love your Instapot. Oh, guys, all Americans got Instapots. I feel a bit jealous now. I want an Instapot as well, if it's that good. Hey, if everyone's got one, it must be good. Oh, you're taking a bite of the Potion Explosion chocolate you got from Will Cook. Awesome. Yeah, Instapot is a pressure cooker. You made ribs for the first time in the Instapot last year. Someone gave you a huge rack of them and just Google how to do it. Took 15 minutes. Wow. That's crazy. Ninja is even more luxurious than Instapot. You wish you had the Ninja one. Well, you never know. Some do, but it didn't say it listed on yours. The coffee hasn't kicked in yet. What time is it with you there, Panda Angel? Obviously, it's coming up to 7 p.m. here in the UK, 8 p.m. in Central European time or Eastern European time. But yeah, your hubby is singing to you, pray. Awesome, awesomeness. A Ninja pot, the Chuck Shuffler, and the Ninja Bruce Lee do Instapotting. You'd rather have an air fryer than Instapot if we're talking trends. I've got an air fryer actually. We've not really used it for a massive amount. I guess it's really good if you want to have a lot less sort of oil on your food and things like that. But Mrs. Peebles does some excellent hot wings, and she does them in the oven. Actually, they're not fried at all, and they come out crispy. Oh, they taste really, really good. And I can see people doing them in the air fryer, but we've tried it in the air fryer and it didn't work out as well. But yeah, the Ninja has also got air fryer, you think. The Instapot doesn't. It is. It's the Ninja. It's the Ninja, what's it called? The Ninja Foodie 7-in-1 multi-cooker versus the Instapot. Your mum got you an air fryer for Christmas. She's not impressed. Oh, your mum got an air fryer. She doesn't like fried air. You also want an air fryer. The husband's family had them, and we enjoyed using it when visiting them. Yeah, I don't think we've used ours enough. The problem is I've also got like a juicer, and I've got loads of technology. I like gadgety things, and kitchen gadgets seems awesome to me. The problem with most of these things is it requires quite a lot of washing and cleaning to sort of use some of them. Sometimes it's easier just to use an oven. But second one was Mad Scientist University, a game as a Christmas present a couple of years ago. Planned to replace it and never did. For my sister. Ooh, nice. Marzipan or almond dish? Is that what you're in your chocolate flavour? A marzipan one. I'm glad you didn't do my one as a marzipan one. I don't like marzipan. Well, the few things I don't like, but I do like almonds, and I like amaretto, which has got amaretto or amaretti flavours, which are almonds and marzipan. I don't really understand. Fried air, crisp air, not fried. Yes, an air fryer is just a small convection oven. Yeah. You love marzipan, Mac. Well, Mrs. Peebles loves marzipan. It does mean that we can eat certain things where there's a marzipan element and there's something else. And I'm quite happy to give the marzipan element. The same as I don't really like chocolate orange as a flavour. Orangey chocolate things. Don't really like them. A few years ago, I was still eating them. And I don't really like this. So I just decided just to stop eating it. That was my idea. Third one is from Amazon, from you to you, but you don't remember what you've ordered, so it'll be a surprise. I feel as if I could do that for myself. I quite often order things and go, what's this? Especially if it arrives very late. You like stuff out of the oven a lot more than out of a frying pan. Yeah. Actually, I've got a little deep fat fryer. We were going to make corn dogs, and they didn't turn out very well. To be honest with you, I didn't quite get the batter right. It wasn't quite sticky enough or viscous enough. But yeah, we don't really use that either. As I said, we've got just too many kitchen gadgets. Probably I need to work out if I'm going to keep some of these. Our friends bought something called a Baconator. That's right, it's really what it's called. Have a look up what a Baconator is at some point. It is a weird thing. It is. It's got two like flaps on the sides. Think of it looks a little bit like a toaster, and then you open up the sides, and then you can slot bacon over like this sort of central bar, and then you slot it back down, and it just cooks bacon for you. But as you can imagine, just imagine something that cooks bacon in a small enclosed area. The amount of grease that comes out of bacon. Yeah, it makes a lot of mess. So we don't often use the Baconator because basically it takes half an hour to clean it up. Yes. I love the idea of the Baconator. It'd be really good if you could just feed bacon in one end and cooked bacon come out the other end. Now that will be a product I'd buy. And that's my problem. You ordered a tablet today. Right now, just borrow your son's, but it is way too little storage. You want to play board game apps on it? Yeah, that's the way to go. You only ordered it 2 days ago, having more and more memory issues. I'm sorry, Trey. If there's any help, I also have memory issues on a regular basis. There's sort of stuff that I think I've got like memory muscle, that like that muscle memory, the whole idea you do something. But I can do certain things that I just sort of totally remember how to do, like coding and stuff like that. But other stuff I just totally and utterly just forget, like what I had for lunch, or I'm meant to be playing a certain game on a certain day, or think, just really, really bad. There's no such thing as too many kitchen gadgets. There is when they cover every surface in your kitchen if you've got them out. That's the problem. It is not. Yeah, it's not to microwave bacon. It is. Yeah, it's like a weird bacon cooking machine. I baked bacon in the oven the other day. It's great. Yes. We had Mrs. Peebles made these lovely quesadillas with baked bacon the other day, and it's really nice. Your mum used to make it in the microwave, Will Cook. Ooh, okay. Did it come out okay or not? Was it like really rock hard, or was it like really floppy and, you know, a bit weird? Oh, you make yours in the microwave as well. Oh, okay, Steph. Does it work well? You can finally post the pictures. Now Akasulis has got his package. You didn't find any Instapots in Norway. People have to order them from abroad. Oh no. Yeah, the Ninja one. This is what I saw. Obviously, this is a UK site. Oh no, this is just like insane. Let me get a smaller. I don't understand why the link's so long. This is the Ninja website. I'm just going to give you that. That's the Ninja website. This is the co.uk one. But on that one there's a product section, and you can then have a look at Ninja cooking, and it's in there. But yeah. Your presents to yourself were great and a wonderful surprise. Lots of stuff for colouring. Awesome. Yeah, that does sound good. Sorry, I've lost the plot again. Really not with it. I don't know what. We had a staff meeting today, a virtual staff meeting, which is always a little bit weird. Lots of people with muted mics just staring, and every now and then nodding or shaking their heads. Is what it is in this modern day, but yes, the Ninja Foodie 7-in-1 multi-cooker 6 litres. It does look like it could be quite good. I guess. I don't know. It's one of those things that, you know, do you buy it, get it, and then go, like, it's a lot of faff, I'd rather just use my oven. I don't know. But I mean, the Instapot and the Ninja Foodie both sound very interesting. The idea of being able to cook the food extremely quickly, that is awesome, especially for stream days for me. The idea of being able to have ribs or something like that quick. Cool. You found the Foodie. Is it astronomically expensive there, Shoko Loco? Here in the UK, it looks like... I mean, this is just on the Ninja website. It could be very expensive, obviously, on here. And it's £180, which does seem expensive, but I don't know. I don't know what the Instapot goes for. Maybe that's a reasonable sort of price. The Instapot and Ninja both reduce the electricity needed as well as the time to prepare the food. And you don't have to stand over it to stir. 3,295 kroner. I have no idea what that is in dollars or pounds. Just saying. 320 euros. Ooh, okay, that's quite a lot then. About 180 pounds is going to be about 205 euros, 210 euros, I think, at the moment. A new set of gel pens and coloured pencils, dry erase markers, ooh, going to be good, hand cranked pencil sharpener. I like those. I do like those. And as I said, I can't use an electric one in here because it's just too noisy. Oh, I've just noticed I've not got on my lights. No wonder it looks a little bit different in here. Blank cards to make your own game and replacement lead for coloured mechanical pencils. Oh, I haven't seen mechanical pencils for quite a long time, you know. I've got some cards. I've got a set of blank cards to make my own games and cards and stuff as well, actually. Maybe I should dig those out. And now just 2 more packages There was 2 more packages just delivered. Awesome. Awesome, Prey. Maybe you should get it when you go to England. Your electrical supply is the same. It's just the States that is different, isn't it? So you'll just need a different plug on it, maybe, Shoko-Loco? Yeah. You didn't know they made coloured mechanical pencils. I didn't either. Yeah. I used to have mechanical pencils when I was younger. They were sort of like a twist and it made the lead come out and you could... I really quite like those. Maybe I need to look into getting some more. Yeah. Yeah, the plug's very easy to get. The plugs are like 99p, a pound or something. They're very cheap, very easy to put a plug on as well. It's just 3 cables, just a live, an earth, and a neutral. That's it basically. Is our plug? No, our plugs are not the same as Germany. We've got a 3-pronged plug system. Have I got a plug here that you could see? I think I probably do. Is it plugged in? Probably. Here you go. This is what our plugs look like here in the UK. So you've got 3 different prongs. Yeah, same sort of basically. Cryptogram puzzle book. That sounds interesting. You're not an electrician. It's not hard to change a plug, guys. Honestly, YouTube it is very, very easy. The UK is odd and different. Yeah, we are. Not just our electrical system, but us as a people. Different, not odd. Really, Mac, I would say that we are a lot more odd than different. Best plug design. I guess our plugs are quite awkward to pull out, and that could be a good thing. You don't want it just to pull out of the wall all of a sudden. It's very hard for that to happen. Yes, you can get one when you go to Germany as well. That would work as well. Up to if the price is dramatically different, though, of course. Obviously, you don't want to be spending like an extra €100 over the odds, effectively. Right, safe because of the design of the Earth long pin. Well, yes, that is true. Do the States have an Earth in their plugs standardly? I don't know if they do or not. Like we've got trip switches throughout the whole of the school, so someone puts their finger in a plug socket, which are covered anyway. It should, in theory, trip that instead of electrocuting. You should get a minute electrical shock, and then it should cut out. But yeah. It might be easier because when you go to Germany you might go by car. Yeah. Shoko-Loco, it's only a short drive from to the UK. Everything's just a short drive, in my humble opinion. I'm the sort of person that drives across the States. You're going to buy ball games, profiteroles, Vlar, and now a foodie. Oh, you're officially lurking. Oh, I didn't do my... Oh, I was going to put a lurk command up, and I forgot. Oh, I saw it on Bez's stream the other day, and I thought that was really good. I really like that idea. Just exclamation mark lurk, and then it just gives you a little lurk thing. The bamboo pencil holder organiser. Much more than it looked. However, the box it came in will be good for storing more. Doesn't mean you're coming to the Netherlands, Shoko-Loco. It's all on the way. It's all very close. Right. Okay. Let's do some sheets. So, if you wanted the vertical sheet, which is this one here, this is the link for it. If you wanted the horizontal sheet, which has a lot more rules on it, but they're a lot smaller, okay, it is that sheet there. Okay, so horizontal, vertical. Sorry, I was just looking at the fact that you went to get some Dutch products. So, like, it's just like, hey, come here. You're lurking as well, Panda Angel. Not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. Right, so those sheets there. As soon as we've got those sheets, let me jump over and show you. I'm just pressing lots of buttons here. I almost end up playing a Loser Palooza cover, like one of the in-between bits, because I've had it all set up while I was covering Loser Palooza that time. I'm not even sure if they actually work at the moment. Maybe they don't. I don't know. Not checked. Right, so this is how the game looks. So basically, we're going to be flipping over these 5 different decks, okay, and then we're going to be using the actions from the cards and the actions from the boxes that we've chosen to try and fill out our different areas we can do on here. That is the hold up. Whoop. Ooh, whoop. Ooh. Ah, yes, Mac, sorry. Oh my gosh. How can I do it? The Dutch and German is on the way to the Netherlands, so you can cover both. Yes. Whoop. Hello, Vim. How are you doing? Vim, if you hadn't got the sheets, by the way, the sheets are just here. This is a vertical version. This is a horizontal version. We are playing this game here, which is called Demeter. And basically it's by this company down here. Sorry, we are French. And we are basically travelling across the star systems to go to a new planet called Demeter. That's what we're aiming to do. I'm honestly, as soon as this lockdown is finished, I really am hoping to travel around Europe. Mrs. Peebles and I would like to come and visit some people, see some places we've not seen or been to before. Really loving that. So let's read a little bit, the little synopsis to give us an idea of what we're doing. They can't be French if they use an English language for their name. Well, actually, half of everything is in French. The other half is American in here as well. And I think generally they are. They retweeted me today, so it does look like the owner who retweeted me as well. It does seem to have quite a French-sounding name, but I don't know. But I'm not in Europe. All around those sort of areas, Steph, we are aiming also to do states, obviously. So that is the plan. We would like to do both. Do you remember I told you about that gaming house? I did write down some figures here actually. That gaming house. Oh, where's the bit of paper I wrote it on? Did I write it on a different? Oh no, I wrote it on a separate page. It sleeps 54 people, and it's at the very most expensive. It is $1,945 a night, but it does only work out at $36 a person. Sorry. Sorry, we are French, or sorry, we are French. I don't know. Like it just says sorry, we are French. There's no comma there. So sorry, we are French. I think that's what it says. That's what it says. Yeah. You're not near Disneyland or Disney World. That's fine, Steph. That is fine. Remember, we've travelled across massive swathes of the state and states. We've done about a third of all the states so far, which is not too bad. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you're not near any of the Disneyland, Disney World places. You're only an hour away from Gen Con. Literally down the road from Gen Con. Amazing. Right, you're going to pass on this one. Just had dinner and a long day at work. Not a problem at all. So this is our scoring sheet here. So we are scientists, and we've just boarded on a ship departing from Ganymede, en route to Demeter 1, a planet in orbit around Demeter. Demeter, a red dwarf, has 2 twin planets, Demeter 1 and Demeter 2. Each of them has an ESI, Earth Similarity Index, of 0.98, so 98% similar to Earth, I think. The first recon flight revealed the presence of dinosaurs, and Charizard will lead the expedition, explore and discover the secrets of the first moon of Demeter. The goal of the game is to score more MPs, that's right, mission points, than your opponents. These points represent your ability to discover and to study the dinosaurs in their environment. Now, I am going to constantly be calling things the wrong thing. Do not worry. I do roughly know what I'm doing here. It's too much for you as well, Wheel Cook. Not a problem at all. You're going to go and talk it into going to online, Choco Loco. Oh, naughty printers. It is annoying. No wonder I chose this game, Steph. MPs. You're going to try and learn it. It does look like a lot. It does look quite tricky. I'm just going to show you roughly how things work. So basically, every round, you are going to be, well, I'm going to be, you can't do it. You're not, your house, not my house. This is just an example round, so don't actually play along for this one here. I will turn over all of the cards. Okay, this is just a practice, as I said, like so. And then, what we're going to be choosing is looking at what these cards can do. You can see we've got a blue one here, which has got the meeple one. This one here, which stands for observatories. This one here is a study card. This is a research card, and this is like a utility card. What we're going to do is we are going to work out which of these we'd want by looking at what the bonuses are going to be given on our sheet. So our top one up here, it will give us a meeple, so one of these researchers that we can colour in here. And as you can see, as I start filling in researchers, I'm going to be gaining abilities above them. So some of them are for 2, some of them are for 4, some of them are just for 1. You're going to get one thing as well. But I also get the card benefit as well. This second one up here are these observation points. And what happens with the observation points are, for all of our studied dinosaurs, so all of our found and completed dinosaurs, once we've completed all of the areas inside of them, we are going to multiply our highest observation level that we've managed to complete by the dinosaurs. So if we completed these 3 dinosaurs here, times it by 4, we would get 12 points at the end of the game. So that could be really, really good. Beneficial for us. This card's also upside down. I find that annoying. This one here is the study route. As soon as we've found and discovered a dinosaur by filling in all of its areas, some have got 1 area, some have got 2 areas, some have got 3 areas, then we are able to do these study routes along here. We can only do the study routes though if we have completed a dinosaur. So if you get a bonus that gives you a study route and you've not completed a dinosaur, unfortunately you're going to be skipping. You will just miss that that ability to use that. This one here is the research one on the research track, and what happens is you are going to just cross out one of the boxes for each research you've gained. So if you've got 1, you can cross out 1. If you've got all the way up to 4, you could cross out 4 to go, and then you get the bonuses inside them as well. Oh yes. Mac, you are right. I hadn't looked at the last card yet, so I didn't know it said that. Lightning flashed and loud rolling thunder. Not typical for winter. It's -3. Oh, I wonder if that means you might get like a snowstorm, which is like really quite loud. They can be. We had a few over here in the UK. And this last utility one, when we take the utility one, instead of taking there is no benefit in the middle for it, effectively. It can replicate any of the base ones above it, okay? If you take it at second, third or fourth, you do not, unfortunately, get to take it as second, third or fourth. It's always worth 1. So you're either going to be able to use mark down 1 researcher, 1 observation deck, 1 study, 1 research. That's it, basically. Thunder Snow. Yes, that is what it's called. Thunder Snow. Ooh, Mrs. Peebles has just got an act of true love. Achievement. So the other thing, so that's the bonus you're going to get, sorry, the action you're going to get for choosing which card you're going to use. And then each card is going to give you something as well. So we've already talked about this symbol, which is the research one that allows you to put one up here. This one means that you can circle 2 of these red ones. There can also be green ones to circle those. There can also be blue ones as well. And you can also get this symbol up here, which is a black one. The black one can be used as any of the other 3 colours, as shown here on your sheet. This one gives you 2 bonuses, a green dinosaur you can circle, as well as on an observatory deck. Some of them are very powerful, and you might get 3 or even up to 4, I think, of different things. So sometimes you might end up going for this card, even though you don't necessarily want the bonus it gives you, just because it gives you ×3 or something like that. So yeah, your lurking prey, not a problem at all. Enjoy yourself and have a look at your presents. Enjoy them. So that's basically what you're going to do. You're going to be circling one of these up here, doing the card action, and then coming back and actually doing the action you've got down there. So you'll notice up here we've got A, B, C and D. We've got these different bonus tiles. I'm going to give them a little, well, apparently I'm going to give them a throw around. They are 2-sided. There's 6 of them, so we've got 12 that we could get from the pool. And there are going to be 4 of them we can use up here. I'm going to explain about everything else in a few moments. Now, effectively, this is my second teach. I feel as if this is going better than my recorded video. Okay. So, these are how these work. This first one over here, if you manage to get 3 to 4 study routes, so coloured in lines, okay, you're going to get 5 points. If you manage to get 5+, you're going to get 10 points. But shuffle, throw, what's the difference? It's exactly the same thing. On this one here, you'll notice it's underneath A. To score A, you must research up to the A, so you unlock the ability to be able to get this scoring opportunity. Or the other way of doing that is to get both of these dinosaurs unlocked. Hello, Claire. Hello. And then you can get this one here that unlocks any of the 4. You get to choose which one. The next one along is the amount of scientists you've got. Between 7 and 13 you get 5 points. The same thing, you have to go up to B to be able to unlock it. Or 14+ gives you 10 points. But again, you still need to go up to B or unlock one of them and choose B as being this one here. Oh yeah, unfortunately Claire sort of just popped up to grab something and then she's gone away again, so she's not going to be popping back in. I will tell her though, Steph, I will tell her. This third one is these houses, these unlocked objects up here. Let me explain what they are and what they do. You'll notice that there's a house that you can gain from here by having 4 different scientists. There's another house over here on this guy. If you manage to get both of these researched, you get that bonus there as well. Claire! And these are our bonuses. This is the academy. It means every time that you gain researchers, okay, or scientists, you get an extra 1. Okay, so that could be really good because you could get 1 from here and 1 from the card. So that's going to give you 2 potentially, and that's every single time in the future. And you would just circle it or mark around the dashed lines. The second one along is the observatory. Whenever you build a platform, you get an extra platform. That's pretty awesome as well. The third one along is the radar, and if you unlock the radar, that is also going to give you the ability, every time you draw a study line or gain a study line, you're going to be able to put another one down as well. The fourth one is the research lab, and that's going to give you +1 to any researches that you gain as well. Claire? Mrs. Peebles to you, Vim. And this, our last one over here, is the rover. Whenever you discover dinosaurs, you may replace any of the base symbols, so the red, green or blue, okay, with another symbol type. Vim, no, it's fine, I was joking. Right, so that's how these work up here, the house symbols, okay. So you'll notice we've got a single dinosaur here and this marked area here. As soon as I complete all of the dinosaurs in one of the areas, as you can see here, there's area here, area here, area here, one area here, one area here, and one area here. I will look at the tiles over here and I will gain the scoring on that. I will then tell everyone else that that is what's happened, and it gets flipped, and everyone else gets the lesser scoring on the back. So that's how the scoring works up here. Okay, you put those up there. Sorry, I'm distracted again. I don't know why. Is there anything I've not mentioned? Yeah, these ones over here. Let's go through the scoring, how the scoring works, and that probably makes sense as well. So we've got these areas up here, A, B, C, D, which we know what the scoring is for those. This fourth one over here requires you to have blue circled dinosaur feet, 4 to 5 points, 6 plus 10 points. You're distracted and you're trying to pay attention. Focus, Steph, focus. Right, scoring. So these points up here, you'll notice D doesn't have a root to it. The only way to get D is to take these 4 different dinosaurs, okay, and then you'll be able to score D later on. The same as this one here, you don't need to choose straight away which of the ones you'd like to do. You could save it till later on, and when you come to do scoring, you can go, actually, I'm using A because I've actually got some A things that I can do. This second scoring area here is the stars shown on the sheet. Nearly all of those are going to be from a higher amount of points on the T-Rexes at the bottom, or to get to the very end of the line of the researchers. Ooh, I quite like the little the hand person there. And is that meerkats? Or no, otters? Otters with a fish. That is awesome. I like that one as well. This next one along is these numbers here. So remember, if you've got completed all the dinosaurs, you're going to get these points over here. There's a lot of ways of scoring points for this. Otters, good. This next one over here is the amount of dinosaurs you've got of each type. You just need to have one found dinosaur. So you've unlocked all of the different areas with the little paw prints, okay, of one type. So if you found one dinosaur, I've only done this one here, shall we say, nothing else has been done. I've had a very bad game. I'm going to get 1 point. If I got another one dinosaur, I'm going to get 3 points, then it ramps to 6, then 10, then 15 or 21. So advantageously, it would be really good if we got one of every single dinosaur. The next one along is the amount of dinosaurs you've found, that means you've completed and circled all of the areas inside them, times by the highest amount on your observatories. If you've not completed any observatories, then you're not going to score any points on that section. Okay. If you've got 4 up here but only one dinosaur, it's just going to be 1 times 4. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Squiffy, concentrate. You guess you're going to be lurking today. Yeah, I can. Shoko Loco. Honestly, I'm going to talk you through it as we go. And then the very last one over here are these special points on these cards here. This is the amount you've got in red times 2, not the amount of observatories you've taken in total. So if you manage to get up to 4, you're going to get 8 points for this one. This one down here is the amount of research you've done times 2. So if you've got up to 4 times 2. This one here is the scientists. This one just gives you 2 points. This one just gives you 3 points. This one's just going to give you 3 points. This one over here is going to be if you've managed to get both of these symbols here, which brings me on to these. dang. Which brings me to these two here. These two here, as soon as you completed a whole column, you get to draw or circle one of these creatures inside parts for free. If you complete the second column, you get to do that twice. Right. You're counting on MP talking us through. I will be talking through. I'll explain why. I try and always do that as well. And Yo-Yocha can help as well. Right. So, inside these decks are 15 cards. I'm going to shuffle them in a second, and we're going to discard 3 cards at random, and we're going to have 12 cards left, which means in total we've got 12 rounds. If you manage to use all 4, you can no longer choose that card type in the future. So if I went really quick and did 4 of these people ones, because I want to get lots and lots of researchers out, okay. As soon as I've done the 4th one, I can note that the blue one is now blocked to me. I won't be able to choose to do that anymore. Yes, this game will give you a lot of options to begin trying to go for just a couple. I do feel as if this game requires you really to focus on something you want to try and do. The first couple of times I played it, I got a score in the area of 65 to 75, I think. And when I did it on the stream, on the recording earlier on, I got a really bad score of like 50, I think, or 40. It was not good. And that's because I think I was just showing all of the different options, which is probably not a good way of playing this game. Right, 2, 3. You're aiming for 35, Steph. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, just try not to do everything. It's impossible to do everything. That's the big thing to remember in this. Work on roughly what you're going to do. Like, if you want to try and get any of these, remember you're going to have to either work up to them or unlock them with the dinosaurs. Okay, so one or the other. Yeah, I like this one a lot, Yocha. By the way, if you didn't know, Yocha got this for Mrs. Peebles and I as a present. Thank you very, very much, Yocha. It was an amazing Christmas present. And if you haven't seen, just behind me over here are another part of that gift, which is 2 amazing little meeples to go on our Christmas tree. Just checking to make sure these are the right way up. Oh, there's 2 cards that are not. Oh, I didn't take the 3 cards. That would have been confusing when I still had cards left at the end. You don't understand what you do with the cards. I will take you through it. It is very, very easy. Do not worry. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we are going to start on round 1. I would say don't hastily do anything on round 1, because I'm going to explain all the cards again and why you would do that or why you might not do that. Okay, it's 12 rounds in total. So if you were to go and try and get these 2 columns here, that's going to be 12 straight off. 10 straight off. Okay, and you're only going to be able to take 2 more up as well. That is it. So it's quite restricted. Or you could take 3 all the way up, focus on 3 different paths, and totally not ignore the other 2. So yeah, they are amazing, Chocoloco. They're really, really good. I'll show you a little quick. Oh, if you haven't seen them, by the way, look. Oh, look how cool they look. They are really, really awesome. Oh, I really wish I could. Oh, Mrs. People said, were they crocheted or knitted? I think that they were crocheted. What was it? Was it crocheting, Yocha? Right, so I'm going to turn over our first card. You didn't see them in the background over there, Steph. They were crocheted. Yeah, they're really, really good. my mother-in-law, Mrs. Peebles, I know, very confusing because I took Claire's name, she does do crocheting as well, so maybe I should ask for that pattern, and then see if Mrs. Peebles, my mother-in-law, would be willing to do them. I end up a whole tree full of them. It'd be amazing. Right, okay, so this is what's going to happen. I'm going to look at the cards to work out what the card bonuses do before I actually circle anything. Okay, I will be circling one of these to indicate that I'm going to be taking that card, and then I'll get to do the action inside the box that I circled. Thank you very much, Yoja. This first one up here allows you to unlock the radar, meaning that in the future, whenever you do a study action, you get it for free. That's probably really powerful at the beginning of the game, because it means that every time you do that, you're going to get +1 of those actions. Could be really, really good. The second one over here is going to give me 2 sort of these red footprints. So I can circle 2 red footprints and start unlocking some dinosaurs. I could even come down here and fully unlock 2 dinosaurs just straight off the bat. That would be pretty good as well. The third one, very similar to that second one, is going to give me 2 green ones I can circle. Do remember over here they've got an either usage one. Over here we've got some single ones over here. Nearly all of these over here take 2. Okay, these ones in here and here take 1. The fourth one across, okay, the purple one, is going to give me a person to do something with. And the very last one over here is going to give me 2 of anything. So a bit like 2 of the red or 2 of the green, I can choose it to be 2 of anything at all. So I could actually come down here and do a blue and a red straight off. Okay, and just complete one of those T-Rexes. Could be good. Could be good. Okay, so also, of course, we are going to be gaining the ability from the card. Okay, so if I circle the blue one, I get to do this first, and then I get a person. If I circle the red one, I get to get 2 red claws or paws, and then I get to do 1 on the observatory. Okay, or the platforms here. If I circle the yellow one, I'm going to be getting 2 of these first and then 1 study. Remember, study only works if you've unlocked a dinosaur. Problematic. You've got to get those dinosaurs unlocked first. This one over here, obviously, I'm going to get 1 research. I get to move up here. Okay, and I also get 1 person. And then the last one, I'm going to be getting to choose 1 of anything up here. So 1 research, 1 study, 1 observatory, 1 of these. You don't need to cross it out. It's like a bonus action, effectively. As well as getting 2 paws, which could be used anywhere at all. They're just wilds, basically. So I think I'm going to be taking the blue action. So I go up here and I just mark that I've taken the blue action. Okay, I've now locked in to the blue action. I then look at the card, and I'm going to take this one here, which is going to be the radar station, like this. And every time I do a study in the future, I'm going to get +1 study. So I get to do an extra line, effectively. You're going to go now? No, honestly, it was lovely to hear about what presents you've got. I hope you really enjoy them. The colouring stuff sounds good. And the puzzle, is it a puzzle book? Is it a puzzle book? Oh, I've forgotten already if it's a puzzle book or not. So, yeah, enjoy yourself, play. And try and, have a lovely afternoon and evening as well. Right, so I took this one. I then come down here. Remember, I can, where these observatories are, I can only mark in the very left one, and only if there's no observatory already. So this one down here, I cannot mark this one here until I've got the platform for the observatory. That is the only one that is restricted. The rest of them, I can just do them straight away. This one up here, if I choose it, I cannot draw a line because I've not completed any dinosaurs yet. This one over here, as soon as I've got 2 here, I'm going to get an extra platform. This one, as soon as I've got 4, I get to choose an extra one of those for free. These ones down here give me points. I said this one here is not going to be of much use at all. You've understood me, but not understood what's going on. Not a problem, Choco. Okay, it'll start making sense about halfway through the game. That's what my first play was a bit like. I was like, okay, why are we doing this? Why that? Blah, blah, blah. And then I was like, oh, yeah. Right, so I've marked this because that's what's on the card. Okay. If I'd chosen the red one, I'd put a square around the red one. I'd get 2 paws, and then I'd get to do the red box action afterwards. So now, because I've done the card action, I'm now going to go up, and I'm now going to cross out the one, and I'm going to take 1 person. And I think I'm going to go down here and colour in this scientist. Okay, so I've started along this route over here on unlocking this house. You chose the last one. Aim high. This one, I was very tempted with this one. Because you're going to cross out this one, Steph. You're going to gain 2 paws to go anywhere. And then you can mimic anyone up here. You don't need to cross it out and think. You just cross out the utility one and it mimics it. Remember, if you work your way up the utility ones, it always just mimics one of the top actions on the first row. It does remind you here on the sheet. Take 1 person. Yes, so you're going to fill in 1 person who has got not this space here, basically. You took a person too. Right, so that's round 1 done. Okay, so this is my thinking here. I quite would like to get this one here, I think. Okay, A. And A, on the way to A, has got one of these. And I've got a +1 on it. So that seems to be quite good. B here, I quite often get quite a few scientists in the game. This one seems achievable. The houses, I've already got 1 of those. I only need to get 1 more if I want to go up the C route. So maybe I'm going to have to go quite research heavy in a minute as well. Right, so let's go for our second card, or our second round out of 12. Here we go. Oh, God, I need to have some sort of 3D printed thing that stops the cards shifting around, because I find it very annoying when they move. New cards. Okay, so I could take the blue one, get 1 person, and then also in a minute get 2 people. Seems pretty good. I could also take the red one, put a mark around the red one. I can either take a green or a red, and then later on, afterwards, mark off one of the observatories. You always have to start on the left-hand side, work your way along, and they're not completed until you've marked all of the ones in the stack. So some of them have got 3, some have got 2, some have got 1. The next one over here is going to give you 2 red. Do remember, if you take the 2 red, it is on the yellow one, so you're going to have to do a study route. And to do a study route, it does require you to have dinosaurs that you've taken. So I could take the 2 red one, mark off these or circle these 2 ones down here, okay? And then I would get 2 yellow, 1 from the box, 1 from this, and I could draw the yellow lines in. But only if I've got both of these dinosaurs. The next one along, the 4th one, gives me 1 research to mark off in here. Starting at the bottom, they must be always connected to another one. And then one of those studies, but I have no study actions. And my last one along over here is going to give me either a red or a blue, which could be useful as well. By the way, if and when you complete all of the dinosaurs in one of the areas, do tell me, because you will be claiming one of these and we have to flip it over. What does studying do for you? If you do the studies, you get whatever's in the box. So this one's going to give you 2 red paws. This one is going to unlock one of these scoring opportunities at the end of the game. This one scores double the amount of red ones you've used. So if you only did one of the first box there, you never did any more, you'd only get 2 points for it. But if you went all the way up to ×4, you'd get 8 points in total there. Yes, study unlocks the action points in the box that the arrows point to. That is a much better Yes, I've not done anything like particularly strange or anything. I mean, it's quite a straightforward game. It looks very complicated at first bat. Sometimes it's just points. Yes, Steph, yeah. I'm a big sucker for trying to do things. I always like it when they do something. So, I think I am going to go for... I'm going to go for... Oh, am I? I was going to say the yellow one. I'm not sure. I am. I'm going to go for the yellow one. Okay, down here. So I'm going to draw a square around the yellow one to mark off the fact that I've locked in my choice. I'm then going to get the bonuses for it. So I get to circle 2 of these red ones anywhere I want. And because I've done the yellow ones, I'm going to do a study action. So I really need to circle 2 red ones like this. Okay, it could be this one down here. If I did these 2 here, the study part of it would be wasted doing the lines. So, Steph, actually, I'm doing exactly the same as what you're about to do, I think. I now do this action here. I'm going to get a study line +1. So I'm going to cross it out. This stays here, ongoing, every single round. I've now got 2 lines I can do, but only from completed dinosaurs. Both these dinosaurs down here are complete. So I can do 1 study line, 2 study lines. So I am halfway to unlocking scoring opportunity D. Not sure if that's going to be perfect for me or not, but that's where we're going. And that's basically really how the game sort of works, I think. I mean, you know, it's quite straightforward. It's I still have not played it probably enough times yet to sort of go, these cards have come out, so this might be a really good way to go yet. I'm sort of just feeling along, really. Right, so round number 3, or cards number 3, we've got, on blue, it's going to be a research action. On red, it's going to be either a green or red paw. On yellow, it's going to be a green or red paw. On research, it's going to be a research token. Ooh. And on this one here, the utility one, it's going to give you 3 research tokens. I'm trying to get you to the win. Then we'll both win, Shoko Loco. So, if I went up here, I'd mark off around the blue one. I'd get 2 in a minute. But first off, I would gain 1, and I'd cross out 1, starting down here, working my way up. Okay. The second one I would do this red one here to be able to get one of the platforms marked off. Remember, the platforms times the amount of dinosaurs you found inside them is how you score this column here. Okay. So if I'd found all 6 of these dinosaurs and have finished this research platform here, I'm going to get 1 times 6, so just 6. Over here, though, I could get 4 times, potentially 1, 2, or 3. So up to 12 points. You're copying me. Yes, Shoko, it's fine, it's fine. How the research works, again, if you get A, can you move across to the right, or do you have to work up to the other 2? Right, you can work either left or right, is up to you. So when you get to this point here, I could go down, left, up. I could go down and then later on go left and then later on go up as well on research. You get the benefit as soon as you cross out one of those. So I personally am going to go and take the utility one at the bottom, down here. I'm going to mark off the utility. I don't take the utility yet. Instead, I look over here and I get the card first, which is going to be 3 research opportunities. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I immediately get the ability to do a platform, an observation platform. I'm going to mark off this observation platform down here. So I've now completed this one. I need 1 more here to be able to use this to score dinosaurs down here. So that seems like a good idea. Is it better to go to A? Well, it's up to if you want this scoring here for A, or if you think this one is going to be part of your strategy, B, or C, or D. It's all up to what you want. The D one you can't get to via up here. You can only get it via here. Or if you complete these 3 dinosaurs, you don't have to worry about this at all. You can choose one of those automatically by just completing the 3 dinosaurs. So Yocha's aiming for B at the moment. Yocha thinks she's going to get lots of people. Okay, researchers. I'm thinking A and B would be really good. So because I've now done this, I can now cross this one out and mimic one of the ones above, including one I've done before if I want to. I'm going to go for... I'm going to go for a person. So I'm going to mimic this blue one over here. I don't get any bonuses for that, unfortunately. I come down here and I mark off one of my researchers. I've now got 2 of the 4 I need. As soon as I get these 4, I will get a house, which basically means one of these I can choose at my choice. Hopefully that makes sense. Steph, are you getting this? Does it sort of sense? To be honest, what I did in my first game is I just played it and ignored the scoring, and then later on went, oh, that's how the scoring works. Ah, excellent. Good. Right. Let's turn over our cards for our next round. This is round number 4. That's right. Maybe I need to have a steadying hand. Right. So, if I were to take blue up here, okay, I'm going to get 2 people, and I get 1 person as my card action. If I was to take red, I'm going to be able to mark off one of these observation decks starting at the left-hand side, and then before I get to do that, I get to circle 2 of my green areas on my dinosaurs, which also could be very good. If I had to take yellow, for me, I'd get 2 studies, but I don't have any other dinosaurs unlocked, so I'd be wasting those. And I get to have a green or red. The purple one is going to give me 1 research as well as another research on the card. So I get to cross out 2 more. Definitely either going to give me a person or a study, or maybe 1 of each. Again, don't have anything to study. Would be a wasted bonus. Or I could do another utility one and get 2 paws of anything I would like. I think I'm going to go for a red one. So I'm going to go up here, mark off red like this to show that I've taken it. I'm going to then do the card action, which is going to be the green ones. I'm going to go down here and mark the green ones. So I've now got all of these dinosaurs are completed. I've now got 4 dinosaurs completed. I then go up here and do the ability action, which is going to be mark off one of the slots on an observatory. I've only got 1 left up here, so I'm going to mark this one off. And now I know automatically I'm going to be getting 4 points for this later on this one here. Just for this one here. If I manage to get these 2 other dinosaurs here, I'm also going to be getting 6 points in total instead of 4. Not as well as. I don't get this D action until I have managed to do the study. So remember, I need to do all of the studies pointing towards something. Right. Are we ready for our next one? Hopefully I'm not going too quick. Do say if I've sped up or if you've got any questions, or if indeed you've got all of the dinosaurs in one area, because you get this one to write into this box. Okay. This one is actually the easiest and quickest one to get. It's going to give you 3 points. Okay. It only has those 3 things, but it doesn't have many actions off of it. So it's for you to work out whether or not you think that's a good move to go, or I'm going for a different tactic than I've done before to see if it works. At least that's my idea. It might not work. It might be catastrophic. Right. We just need the dinosaur parts filled in, like the different symbols to claim a dinosaur. Yes. Yeah. So these ones I've marked down here have only got 1 symbol in each. These ones up here have got 3. They're the largest, as well as this one here. And you would need to mark each of the circles in. So for this one, you'd need 9 in total. Okay, 3 for each dinosaur. This one, to claim this one, you'd only need these 3 types. Done. Really easy. Right. If we're good, we're going to turn over these cards for our next round. So we've got up here the radar. If you've already taken the radar like I did, it's not going to be much use to you. When I say not much, I mean any use to you, because you don't get like an extra +1 or something. Ooh. Just making sure you had it. No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, it's a new game. It is a new game. So our cards. If I was to take the red one, the blue one, I should say, I would gain 2 people this round. I'd be able to mark off the radar if I hadn't already. If I already have, nothing happens. The red one, I'd be able to get 2 observatory mark-offs. Okay, as well as I get to mark off this one here, the academy, giving me an extra researcher every time I get a researcher. Could be good to get that right now, because I've still got a few more rounds to go, 8 more rounds. So, could be a good time to do it. This yellow one here is going to give me +2 red paws that I get to circle anywhere on here. This one is going to allow me to get the rover, which means in the future, when you discover dinosaurs, you may replace any of the symbols with another symbol, basically. So that's pretty good. I mean, this basically means that you can, it doesn't matter what comes up, you can put them wherever you like. It could be pretty cool. And then this third one over here, the utility one, okay, that one would give me ×3 people. Oh, you're going for purple. You like that one? Yeah. I think the purple one does seem good. So I am going to indeed go for purple. There's an added bonus for when I go to purple. Because I go down here and do purple like this, I'm also going to complete the whole of this column. So I'm going to get an extra bonus paw in a minute that I can use anywhere at all. So I've done purple. I'm going to mark off this one here, down here. I've now got the rover. In the future, any paw I get can be anything at all. So the next one I'm going to do, the next thing I'm going to do, because I've marked the rover, the card, I'm now going to go back over here, cross off my research, and I am going to go, I'm going to go left up here, like this, and that has given me, because I've marked, I gained 1 because I had 1 here, I got 1. That is going to give me 2 study paths, 1 from here and 1 because I've got the radar station. And I have got 2 dinosaurs here that I have just completed. So I'm going to do 1, 2, okay, and I've now got D ticked. Okay, I'm now unlocked D. Now you might have noticed D requires blue paws to be used. So I've got to take 6 of those. 4, 5, 6, 7 blue paws in total. Okay, so I'm going to have to now start really working on those blue paws if I want to score this. I need to at least get 4. Again, diversifying. Going for too many scoring opportunities could be detrimental to you. Right. I've also got 1 paw down here because I've completed the whole column. So I'm going to choose 1 paw of anything I like. And I think that I am going to go for... I'm going to go down here and mark off 1 of these dinosaurs. Distractions again. You're going to try and win this another time. Not a problem at all, Shoko Loco. Everyone's busy. There's lots of things going on. It's not a problem at all. Right, so I've marked off this dinosaur down here. Perfect. Okay. I've got 2 more to go down here. I could have done both of these to try and flip over this one here. That could have been a good way to go. I don't know. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. I don't know. Right, let's go for our next set of cards. We've got a blue one that's going to give us a anything one. Wild paws are the thick ones. They all look the same in black and white. Yes, they're going to be the larger ones. Yeah, these ones here. Yeah. The shapes should be hopefully sort of, when the black ones come up, you can use them anywhere at all. They're just wild. This one here allows you to get the Academy. Oh, I didn't choose the Academy last time. Maybe now is the time to get the Academy. This one here. Oh, this one's going to give you the Research Lab. Oh, that could also be really, really good. Both the three-toed ones look similar. Yes, they do. None of these are marked on here are black. They are all coloured on here, basically. I don't know if you can see on my sheet, but you might be able to hopefully see which ones are which. Basically, these ones are blue. These two are blue. This middle one's blue. Everything else is either red or green. They're the most common. This one here. Oh, hold up. That's I haven't turned that one over yet. This one here is the research one. Okay. Yes, I was just a wild one. Yeah. So I could put it anywhere at all. I could use anything at all. Yeah. And then our utility one is going to be either a blue or a green one. What to go for? So I've got D, that's blue. I'm aiming maybe towards A, I think, as well. So that could be good as well. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this red one up here. And then I'm going to take the action on the card, which is to gain the Academy, which means in the future, whenever I gain a person, I get +1 people. And then I go back up here and take the red action, which is going to be ×2 of the observatory marking. So I'm going to go down here and mark off this one. I'm going to mark off one of these as well. Oh, now because I've marked this one, I can now put people here. I couldn't before because there's an observatory required to start observing that type of dinosaur. You think you finished all the lower left dinosaurs, the T-Rexes. Yeah, that's not a problem. Yes, T-Rexes. So you should have, as long as you've used 4 paws, a green and a blue and a red, okay, or wilds could have gone on any of those there, you are going to gain the T-Rexes. The T-Rexes are this one here, and it's going to get you 4 points. We're going to turn that over, and now you're going to write the 4 points into here. The rest of us now can only get 2 points maximum for complete those. Used 4 paws. Perfect. That's it. Yeah, I mean, it just, when you look at this, it looks very daunting, to be honest with you. You go, it doesn't look as clear as I expected it might be. But then as soon as you start playing and you sort of get into it, it's like, I think I understand now. And the second, third playthrough, you can start then working on tactics and starting. This is really quite nice as a solo game as well. Right, I've marked off my red ones. I took my action of my Academy, so I'm done for my turn. So let us turn over our cards. We've got blue, this red one here. I will go through them all in a moment. That one there, this one here, and this one here. Ooh, that's a good one. Right, so I could take blue, getting me 2 researchers, and then being able to do some studies, but I have to have completed dinosaurs. Now, I've only got 1 completed dinosaur, so I waste one of my studies because I get +1 studies. This red one here would give me 2 green paws to use anywhere, but remember, I've got the rover, so I can use them for anything I like. As well as I'd get ×3 up here. So 3 observatory markouts. I don't know how many of those observatories I need to do because it really requires me being able to put the people in there as well. This one gives me a green one as well as an observatory, as well as my 2 studies, +1, 3. I don't have enough really at the moment. Dinosaurs marked off, so I'd be losing some. This one gives me 1 study plus my +1 and it would give me 2 on the research track. That could be useful. And this one will give me 3 on the research track, but only 1 of these, not the 2s or 3s I'm talking about. Right, I am going to put mine on red up here. It's probably quite obvious how I'm using what I'm doing for my tactics. Obviously I can't really hide it very well because you can see what I'm doing. So I've taken red, and my red one over here is going to give me 2 paws. Remember, I can change them into anything I like. Once per round only. Sorry, that is quite important. Once per round only. So I'm going to get 2 green paws. One I'm going to put down here, and the other one I'm going to put on red here. Okay, so I've done that. I turned one of my greens using this one over here to go into a thing. How do you unlock the circle goals to the right of the A, B, C, D boxes? These are automatically unlocked straight away, Steph. This first one is the stars you've gained from the board, from getting people. They're there. This one here is from the boxes here, so that's completing dinosaurs. This one here is just unlocking dinosaurs of different types. So I've unlocked one of this, at least, and one of this type. So I, at the moment, would get 3 points in this section. And this one is the observatory amount. So I've got a 1 on this observatory because I've unlocked it, times by the amount of dinosaurs I've unlocked in the area. So that's just going to be 1 times 6. Up here, you could have got 4 times by 3 if you unlock all the dinosaurs. You've unlocked, collected all the Chuck Norrises and the A. My gosh, that does sound good. And this last one is anything you've got from these little extra book areas here, effectively, that telling you what they are. Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, we'll only have to unlock A, B, C, D. Everything else is already unlocked to us. It'd be pretty harsh otherwise, I feel. Right. I did 2 down here. So, most importantly, I'm going to get 6 points this round. If you have unlocked it this round as well, you also get 6 points. If not, unfortunately, you're only going to get 4 points if you manage to unlock all of these ones down at the bottom right hand side. And of course I've marked it in here so that I know to put it up here later on when I tally everything up. And because I have done this action on the card, I then go back over here and have a look what there's there. So I'm going to cross this one out, and I'm going to get 3 observatories. So I'm going to go an observatory platform here. I've got 2 more observatory platforms left. I'm trying to work out what I might want to go for. I'm going to go 1 down here and 1 here. It means I can now, if I get one of these T-Rexes, I'm going to score a point for it. If I get 2 of them, I get 2 points. If I manage to put another observatory level here, I'm going to get 3 times the amount of T-Rexes I've found. Does that make sense? So we're trying to manipulate how we want to get our points, basically. Right. Okay. I was a bit chilly earlier on, thus my hoodie being on, but now I'm quite warm. I think Mrs. Peebles has put the heating on. Right. Let's turn over our cards for our next round. We are on round 5, 6, 7 at the moment. Out of 12, we've got 5 rounds left. I could still do this bit here to try and get this times 2, to get an extra 2 wilds. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'm going to. Let's find out. Oh, annoying cards. It's weird, I nearly always turn cards with my left hand. Strange. Don't know why. I always open doors with my left hand as well, but I write with my right hand. I guess sort of a little bit ambidextrous maybe? I don't know. Right, if I take this one up here, I get 2 people and 1 paw. If I take the next one, I'd get 4, and then I'm locked out of red. I wouldn't be able to do any more red in the future. Okay, even if an amazing red card comes up, I cannot take it because I would have maxed out the reds. The yellow one here is going to give me 2 paws plus 2 of the study action, so I could go down here and get 3 points. That'd be pretty good. This one here would give me 1 on the research chart, okay, and also it's going to give me 1 person. I've got +1 to my people, so that'd give me 2 people. Or if I go over here and take the utility action, I'm going to get either a blue or a green, and one of the above ones, either 1 person, 1 observatory, 1 study, or 1 research. To research to a box, do you need to have to put a mark in it? You mean like research up to these ones? You do not know. You just need to get to it. As soon as you've marked the box underneath, you've automatically unlocked the bit above it. Yeah. No, you don't need to actually get. You don't need to put anything into A. You just need to be underneath it. Yes, that's it basically. Right. So, I am going to. Do I do some T-Rexes down here? I've already got D, which is those green ones. In the A box, you finish your score at the end of the game. Yep, so you just need to be able to get to it. So if I marked to this box here, I will be fine. I don't actually have to put anything in that mark. That is where my score is actually going to go. Yeah. Right. I think I'm going to go research mad. Not research. I said the word research and I didn't mean it. I mean study mad. I'm going to go here for my study action. I've locked that in. I'm then going to get 2 green paws. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to mark off 1 green paw. And because I've got the rover, I can turn the other green paw into anything I like. And I think I'm going to turn it into another one of those blues down there. Okay, so here we go. I've got those 2 there. Lovely. I've now got 2 of the blue paws I need for this scoring criteria. I need at least 2 more to get 5 points, preferably 6. So I'm hoping maybe all of these would be lovely. That'd be really nice. So I've now done the card action. I now go back over here. I'm going to get 2 studies +1, so 3 study actions. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 study actions like this. Okay, I've now studied all of this stuff down here. I've got D, and I've now got 3 points down here. I'm just going to circle it to remind myself. And then I just need 1 more here to get an extra 3 points there as well. In order to study, do you need to have finished a dinosaur or that dino you're using to study? No, you've just got to complete a dinosaur. Okay, so you might have noticed I've just done 3. I gained 2 plus my 1. I did both of these 2 because I've completed them. And this one over here that I've also completed. I could not go over here and go, oh, I'm going to study this dinosaur. I've not found this dinosaur yet because I've not circled any of the boxes. I need to... the circles in there, the little paws. I need to have circled all of those and found the dinosaur to be able to do some studying of it. So basically you're finding the dinosaur. After you've found the dinosaur, you can then study it and it gives you a bonus. It could be any dino. I mean, you can see I've studied lots of different ones on one turn. That's fine, but I've got to have found the dinosaur first. Just imagine, oh look, there's a dinosaur over there, and now we can study it. We can't go, oh, I'm going to study this new dinosaur I've never seen. I think that's basically the idea behind it. Actually, thematically, that seems to sort of make sense. We're sitting at 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 4 more turns left, and indeed we've got 4 cards left on all of the card decks. So let's turn over. We've got a study action on blue. We've got a green or red paw on red. We've got a green or red paw on yellow. We have got a research on research. Hello, how are you doing, Ref? And on utility, we've got observation decks. We are playing Demeter, this one here, and it is a flip and write game that came out last year. and it's quite a nice little game. I quite like the puzzle on it. It looks really chaotic when you look at it initially to start with, but thematically it's quite fun as well. And it seems to have a lot of replayability because you shuffle around the decks and they're slightly different each time, and the scoring things work differently as well. So let's see what I could do. What do I want to do? I think I really want to get some people out, but maybe I want to do some research over here. Oh, I wish I had the extra +1 research. That would be very good. Let's go for blue up here, like this. So I've indicated I'm going to take blue. I look at the blue card. I'm going to gain 1 + 1, so I'm going to get 2 studies. Unfortunately, I've only got 1 dinosaur left that I've found that I've not studied. So I'm going to study this one. I do get 3 points for it though, because I've now got both of these studies. Excellent, Beth. The sheets, by the way, I mean, you're a little bit behind, obviously, quite a lot behind. But if you wanted the sheets, they are those ones there. And you could always come and re-watch if you so wished in the future. But it's nice to have you along to have a little bit of a chat and see how Demeter works as well, which is always nice. Right, so I did my study actions down here, which is I missed 1 study action because I couldn't do it. I now gain the 2 researchers. Right, what am I going to do with my researchers? I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go 1 researcher, 2 researchers up here, and I've got a +1. So I'm going to use my extra researcher. Where do I do my extra researcher? I can do my researcher anywhere at all, even if I've not got any dinosaurs found, or I've not started studying anything. My researchers could still go there and start looking effectively. I guess I'm going to go here. An extra 1 here. That's going to give me 5 points later on, hopefully, if I can get the extra 1 there. So that makes sense. Okay. So I've now done my 3 in total. Excellent. And I've now unlocked an extra 1 of these. So that's going to be an extra research. Okay. If I take this one here, it's going to give me an extra 1 person, which I could put down here. But I don't get the extra +1 because it's only an extra +1 per a turn maximum. Instead, I'm going to head towards this A1 because I've got 6, 7, 8 unlocked, which would easily give me 10 points. And that seems quite good. So I'm going to go down here and go 1 there. I just need 2 more to go further up, hopefully. That will unlock A for me, allow me to score this. I've already unlocked D, but I've only got 2 blue ones, and I need 2 more to get at least 5 points. So as you can see, the points in here are quite tight. They're not a massive amount of points. Even though it is a little bit point salady, there's lots of things to do. Everything can give you points, but it's trying to maximise the points you can get. Right, let's turn over our cards. We've got 3 left. Off we go. We've got a blue with a wild on it, allowing us to do any paw we would like. Could be very good. We have got +2 red paws. Also very good. We have got the research lab, allowing us to circle the research lab down there. You drop some rocks on them. They're all dead. Oh no! You ended the age of dinosaurs. This one would allow me to unlock the observatory. And our utility card is +2 of anything we want. So that could also be very, very useful for us. I'm going to go for utility, I think. That seems to make the most sense. Right. So I'm going to mark off utility down here to show that I've gone for utility. I'm then going to get my 2 bonus paws of anything I want. I'm going to mark off both these dinosaurs here. And that is going to give me this one here, giving me 5 points. Like this. because I've completed the whole set of dinosaurs. I found all the different types of dinosaurs. If you are also managed to get all of these for this round, you're also going to get 5 points. If not, in the future, you're only going to get 3 points. And then, because I've done this utility one, I get to choose one of something else. I could put one person, one observer, one of the studies. I could do a research, or I could... Sorry, you can't do a utility on your utility. That makes no sense. I'm going to take one person, and I got a +1, so I'm going to get 2 people. So I'm going to mark off this person here for 1. And over here, I'm going to mark off this person, giving me 1 study, which I get a +1 for. So I am going to mark off 2 studies on this side here. I just need to get 2 more over here to score 2 times wherever I've got up to on the research track. Hello, Legends DM. How are you doing? We are we're playing some Demeter at the moment, which is this game here, which is a flip and write game. It seems pretty cool. I'm liking it. Okay, I did all my actions, so I should have crossed that out. Very remiss of me to forget. So I did that action, which was to take a blue, which gave me +1 blue. I did 1 here, 1 up here, and then that unlocked this one here, of which I got +1 for, and I put 2 down here. So now... yeah, it's a bit combo-tastic. It is. This is the idea of trying to build up a little engine that allows you to sort of unlock lots of things, hopefully in one go. We are down to our last 2 rounds, our last 2 cards. We only have 12 rounds in total, and we get to choose one of these cards each round. So our blue one would give us researchers, or a research, I should say. Our red one would give us either a green or red paw. Our yellow one would give us a red paw as well as an observatory deck. Our purple one will give us a purple one as well as what you're getting for the purple already. MP got the big dinos. You've got these ones down here, or these ones up here. The Diplodocuses, I think they are. Which means you are claiming these ones here, 9 points. They're the big ones. Everyone else, we can only now get 7 points. As you can see, it decreases by 2 every time. And then the utility one down here will give us 3 extra meeples. Right. Okay. I'm going to take... I'm going to do a search action over here. I'm first off going to do 1 research. So I'm going to go up here and do 1 research. I'm then... so that's the 1 research off the card. I unfortunately don't have this down here to give me any extra bonus researches. Next, Duchess made a poster of your 7 challenges. Wow. That does seem amazing. Sorry, I missed that one when he was talking about large dinosaurs. And then we're going to go down here and I'm going to get an extra 2 research. So I'm going to go 1 up here to get A. So I'm now going to be able to score A. Amazing. And I'm also going to go down here and I'm going to get myself a blue one. And that means I'm going to get this T-Rex down here. Have got the T-Rex. We'll fill out tonight the space is completed, then take a picture. Ooh, that sounds awesome. Whoops. Hello, Time Roller. How are you doing? We are playing Demeter, by the way. This is what this game is. We are just about to go into our last round. Ah, another thing I forgot. I've now completed this column. I get +2 bonus anything I'd like. What should I take? Anything I like. Let's go down here and yep, let's take this blue, this red. I've now got both of these dinosaurs. Meaning I look over here, there's only 2 points available for them. I'm going to get 2 points because I've got both of the T-Rexes down here. And they, at the moment, going to be worth 1 times the 2 I've got. So only 2. But if I get some more observatories, I could get 10 points for these. Potentially. If I could get 4 observatories on our last set of cards. Right, our last cards are just about to come up. Oh, and how messy everything looks. It frustrates me. Here we go. We can get plus people. We can also get, or not also, instead of, we could get 2 on the reds. We could also get 2 on the reds for our study action. We could cross out the observatory. Wouldn't be much use, I feel, at this point in the game. Or we could get 3 people and then mimic one of our basic actions, giving us an extra 1. So, what seems to be a good thing that I could do? Do I want to go down here? This is going to give me 4 points if I manage to get these 2 marked off. How am I doing my marked off? I need 5+. I've already got 5+. I'm fine. For D, I need to get 6. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got this one marked off as well. So we were talking about the maximum points over here. Can I get 4? Yes, I can on red. So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to mark off this red one and then take the red card's action, which is 2 paws. I do have the rover allow me to turn one of those into a wild. So what am I going to take? I've got 1 red, 1 wild. I guess I can take another dinosaur, and the only dinosaurs I can take in one go are going to be these ones up here. So let's mark off one of these. So I've marked off these 2 up here. Okay, I've now got one of these dinosaurs. It's not going to score me this point, but it will help towards this goal over here. Then I come back up here and I mark off 4 of these, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've now got all of those done. I've unlocked all of those. I didn't get any bonuses up here, and that is effectively the end of the game. So now what happens is, if you've managed to work your way up to the research up here, you'll be able to choose one of these first 3 if you've got up there, or maybe 2 if you've really spent a lot of points on research. If you've got these 4 dinosaurs here found and studied, you will then be able to score D, which is this one. A, B and C obviously give you the points as relevant shown on here. And then also, if you manage to get these 3 dinosaurs, you can choose any of those at this point to work out which one you'd like to take. So also very good as well. What am I going to take? Oh, sorry, I did use this. There you go. I circled it, I squared it instead of crossing it, which is a bit weird. So, let's do some scoring. I don't have these, so I'm not going to have to worry about that. So I can't score B, because I haven't got to it. I can't score C, because I haven't got to it. But I have got D, and I have got A. A says the amount of studies. I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 studies in total, giving me a full 10 points. So I'm going to mark 10 down there. Next I'm going to look at D, because I have got D marked off down here because of the 4 dinosaurs. D means the amount of blue paws. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blue paws. 6 plus gives me another 10 points. Then the amount of stars I've got on the board. All I've got on stars is this one here for 5, and that is it. So only 5 points there. Not very many points at all. What I do need is a sharper pencil. I'm just going to switch. There you go. Right. Then we go to these ones, which is the number in here. So I've got 13 points there in total. And then going into this one. This is the one that's a little bit trickier. Squiffy. Squiffy is a good one. These here, 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21. It means the amount of dinosaurs or amount of areas that you've got at least one dinosaur. I've got one area here with one dinosaur. This area's got a dinosaur. This area's got at least one dinosaur. This has got one dinosaur. I've got 4 different areas out of the potential 6. I then look at the scoring. 1, 3, 6 or 10. I've gained 10 points again. The next one is the highest level of observatory, which is on this one 1. This one is 5. This one is 2. And this one I've got 0, so I won't be able to score anything on this one up the top up here. I then times it by the amount of dinosaurs that I found. I've got 1 times 6, so 6. And then 2 times 5, 16 in total, 10 for that. And then 4 times 2, so that's going to be 8. I've now got 24 points for that. And then we go for the points in these little tiny folder areas here. I didn't quite complete this one. This one I didn't go for at all. I didn't get either of these two. Down here I've got 3 points. I think that is it. So it's just going to be 3 points. And then we just add up our score and then we're done. So it's going to be 10, 20, 44, 47, 57, 60, 75 points. Which I feel is a reasonable score. I don't really know. I've not played it that amount. Yocha 63 points. 6 on folders. Oh, have I got more on folders? Oh, I did. I missed folders. Thank you very much, Time Roller. Giving me 78 points. Awesome. Will Cook 77. Amazing for the end of the game there. Steph, you got 59. To answer you, anything in that sort of late mid to late 50s, I feel is a very good score. You meant 80. Oh, okay. 2 more than me, you say. You mean 42. 42 does seem reasonable, doesn't it? Right, okay. Let's switch back over. Whoop. Ooh. Whoop. Okay, we're back. What did everyone think, for those people who played or maybe watched along? What do you think of Demeter? I think it's quite a nice little puzzle game. Whoop. I think that it's not particularly too expensive. It's probably the same sort of wheelhouse price that you'd sort of expect to see for other flip and write or roll and write style games. There is not a massive amount of sheets out there for it, unfortunately. These sheets here were made by another streamer, actually, and I pulled those down, and we can now use them. But yeah, I think this would be quite fun to do solo as well. The only thing that I did find a little bit sad is the sheets are not double-sided, they're just single-sided. And I have seen somewhere that the people who made these, there are some custom sheets out there you can get that give you different things to do. I think they are seasonal based, like spring, autumn, summer. Different amounts of dinosaurs, changes up how the game works slightly. Felt like you couldn't get much done. Hard to fit in dinos to be able to do other things. The sheet scares you as much as Imperial Settlers Roll and White. It is a bit like, when you look at it, it's a bit like, whoa, yeah, it does look crazy to start with. As soon as you get going, though, it's not too it's not too scary at all, I feel. There is an additional mode you can do, and it gives you additional cards. These ones here, sort of spaceship cards. And the spaceship mode, what does it give you? Let me have a little look. Actually, Yocha might be able to do. Bonus settlers ships for Ganymede. This ship requires an additional settler of any colour to take off. Colour? Why does it say colour? 2 VP for each shuttle that requires to discard a settler tile as an additional cost. Oh, they're bonus settlers ships for Ganymede. I presume it might be another game, maybe? You want to do an extra couple more actions for the... Yeah, exactly. It is one of those games where it's very tight. So yeah, I think there must be another game called Ganymede. There is another game called Ganymede, and those cards are for that. I actually thought there might be an extra bonus way of playing, but apparently not. Oh, that's a shame. I was sort of waiting to understand this version of the game before I looked at the other version. Right. It's a standalone game based on Ganymede. Ganymede is a game. Okay, so these are the same people that made that. Sorry, we are French. And yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised at how smooth the game runs as soon as you understand what's going on. That is the big thing. You've got to understand how it's going on, or else it gets a little bit confusing. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Oh, hello, Aquasulus. How are you doing? Just popped in. Yes, they've published other sheets and the rules for it. Yes, I did think that there was other sheets. As I said to Yocha, I believe that from what I was my research today, they've done ones that are sort of. Oh, let's move that out of the way. They have done ones which are sort of seasonal based. Seasonal based? I'm quite sure. Let's have a little look and see what it does. And it is in English on their site, which is quite nice. Demeter. Oh, that's strange. Let's change it to English. Google Translate. Lovely. Very quick. Google Translate tends to work really nicely. Score sheet, press sheet, mission report, achievements, mini expansion, autumn, mini expansion, winter. Yeah, there's two little expansions on there. You could find those on here if you so wished. Is Demeter the German version? That there is Demeter, the link there for them for Sorry We Are French, and you could pull up and download the rules and stuff like that. That'd be Demeter. There you go. Aquasulus and the Chocolate Factory. They are season ones. You haven't played them yet, Yocha. Tweaking another roll and write game tonight. Ooh. Sounds good. Demeter would be Dutch. Slightly shorter than the declometer. Yes, underneath me right now, in the my about bit down there, there is a link to my YouTube channel on there, and I have actually put a how to play, including a game of this as well, if you wanted to have a look and learn the game as well. Yeah, seems really nice. I like it. What's everyone up to at the moment? You're going to be doing Loserpalooza in a minute. Other people going elsewhere? Or are you elsewhere right now? You could be on multiple streams. Have you got games you're aiming to play tomorrow night? Maybe Friday? You're losering? Under me is a link. I like that idea. Who will cook? I'm not sure what they're playing. Who knows? I'm a little bit out of touch because I've been again working actually quite heavy this week. Oh, I managed to go along on Monday, but that's about it. Subscriber number 11. That's right. I've only just started it, by the way. The YouTube channel. I've started putting up all my Twitch streams up there and stuff like that as well. Bladder rushing. What's bladder rushing? Is that the game they're playing? Or are you rushing to use a loo? Is that what you're saying, Mac? You can just go. We can't tell. We can't tell if you've left the room. Yes, I think if I get, is it 100 subscribers? 100? Then I can change the title of my YouTube channel to actually being my channel name. That'd be much better. Was it called Rustling Leaves in English? I don't know. I don't even know what this game is. Right, okay. Is it a good game? Is it a roll and write? What's going? How is it? You name it alternatives, more interesting. Yes, that's, well, the whole idea of Schadenfreude. You may have noticed it says the Schaden.
That's what I thought.
Oh, that made me jump. The Schadenfreude experience just here. That was the original idea for my channel name. And the whole idea being that when you play games, it's that feeling of someone going, oh, I just need this one card to be able to win the game, and then they don't, and you get that nice feeling of going, I've got that card. That's that sort of Schadenfreude, and I thought that was sort of the idea, but actually I'm probably not very Schadenfreudery as a person, so I don't know, maybe it should really probably be Mr. Peebles Plays or something like that. I think that's what I'm probably going to change it to. But yeah, that's the idea. You're going to make sure the microphone is switched off. We suffer watching me. Yeah, that could be true. You might suffer watching me. Yeah, I accidentally put my hand up like that and leaned on the button that holds it for Siri, basically. Annoying. This explanation always sounds so mean. Yeah, I'm not very Schadenfreude at all, really. I don't actually mind if I win or lose a game. I do attempt to win a game, but I'm not like a sore loser, I feel. I think that sportsmanship in ball gaming is something you need to do. Like, hey, if we were playing for £1 million or something, maybe I might get a little bit sad if I lost. But I don't think I'd be angry about it, or like, laugh if someone lost. Or yeah. MP Plays. I have thought about that, Steph. Either MP Plays or Mr. Peebles Plays. MP Plays. Mr. Peebles sounds weird. Well, that is my name. Yeah, maybe MP Plays. Maybe I might change it to that. That was my idea. Pee-wee's Playhouse. Oh yeah, that does sound bad. Now you say it like that, Will Cook, you've put me off it, right? You've put me right off it. I'm going to have to change all my videos. But yeah, that is the idea. I just need to do some design work probably, and try and do sort of an MP Plays logo. I'll rebrand this, and then instead of being Schadenfreude up here, and I'll then change my YouTube channel as well. That's the idea. The M. Peebles Experience. They sound like a psychedelic rock band. Yeah. Oh, Aqua, you don't have to worry about changing your wording. I'm dyslexic, so I sort of look at what should be written effectively. I don't necessarily read what's actually there. Good for a game of On Tour. That is a game that we've not played on here, actually, have we? On Tour. Maybe I could. I don't know. Do people like On Tour? Is it a game that people like? Yeah, I'm psychic. I don't read chat at all. Yeah, I just look at like how the sentence structure sort of works and then read it. It's the same as like if you look at those. Have you ever seen those ones where there's a sentence and only the first and last letter are correct? So it starts off with like a whole word, and then they jumble up the words, and then they just change the words totally, and your brain can very quickly learn how to read it. But if you're dyslexic, you're looking at those patterns already and what should go there, and you sort of automatically do that already, so it's quite interesting. This is all pre-recorded. You quite like it, but stressful. Yeah, I've seen that as well. It's harder to type it, isn't it? Spell check. Spell check's amazing on most browsers and things like that nowadays. It auto corrects. Oh, amazing. Right, I'm going to choose a game for Friday because we've already got Metro X has been chosen by Vim for Monday. Those job of worthings are like reading student essays. That is true. It is really interesting how it works, isn't it? Just don't get too used to it. I think it's because Vim was like, I didn't really understand the game very much, so let's do it again until I've got it 100% in my head, and I can understand that. You know, if Vim doesn't have the game, he does require someone like me to turn over the cards. So. No, you can use different letters in between. You can work it out. It does work. It does make it easier, Mac, if the letters are the same letters. You'll be gone on Friday, otherwise you choose. Yeah. He didn't play last time. I think he did. I thought he did play last time, Metro X. Or maybe he saw it. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah. Next time he's coloured pencils ready. So he can print it in black and white and then colour in the lines. Makes it easier. My voice is going a little bit. Maybe he does really like it. Yeah. So I'm going to choose a game for Friday. It might be a new game. It might not be. I don't know. I'm not going to vote for this one on Friday. Just because we've got a chosen one for Monday. And Monday's normally my choice anyway. So, I'll work that out, Will Cook. And I might even put another how to play it video up tomorrow. Why not? He quit halfway because he couldn't keep the tracks apart. Yeah. I mean, if you're playing on black and white, the Metro X board is hellish because the lines are so thin, and unless your printer's really good quality, you won't be able to see the differences between like the you know what they should be for each of the lines. Very confusing. You can't handle new at the moment. Your brain's quit that thing that makes it it knows stuff. Yeah, basically it does have patterns, but the lines are so thin that they are like it's almost impossible. You've got the sheet to print right now. Metro X, here you go. I'll show you one of the boards, Aqua. So that's what we're doing on Monday. Is Metro X. Metro X looks like this. And as you can see, how big the board is. The lines, you imagine, are almost impossible to see. Basically, you need this board, and that's colorblind friendly. But if you printed that board, it loses its colorblind friendly. Now you've got the sheets, but you haven't played it yet. Yeah, it's pretty fine. It's pretty fine. Yes, a Friday I'll choose a regular game we've played before. That is always the plan for our Mondays and Fridays. Wednesdays are our new games. I think that I'd quite like to add Demeter to maybe on a monthly rotation or something like that. Maybe I quite like it. Maybe we could play one of the new seasons ones later on. Not today, obviously. You know, in the future. Right. I'm going to get going. Thank you very much for all being along. Everyone else stay safe. Be careful out there. Try not to get yourself infected with COVID or crazy people. Try and avoid those as well. If you watch my video back, you can play Demeter again. You can, because if you watch my YouTube video back, I've got a whole Demeter playthrough on there. You can watch yourself, Steph, and you can play another version of it. I'm also going to be putting up some play games where I just play the game out, 5 or 6 times back to back on YouTube, and then I'll timestamp when each game starts, and then you'll be able to watch back a video and play along, even though it's not live, it's pre-recorded. That's the idea. Right, and all your tracks look orange. That would be bad. Have a good night, everyone. Would anyone mind helping you with some rules you're doing for your roll and write? I would be able to, but not tonight, Aquasulus. You could ping me something across for tomorrow. Crazy people can be fun. Duchess, here's the proof for that. Yeah, ping me something over, Aqua, for tomorrow if you want to. I will have a bit of time on my hands tomorrow. I'm popping into school to do a little bit of work, but I should be sort of back early afternoon. And then Wilcock, if you're around tomorrow afternoon, play a game. Does that sound okay with you? Aqua's roll and write is fun. Yeah, well, that's good. Well, Aqua, I've already said we would like to do one of your roll and writes on here. So when you've got to a point where you feel as if it's internet ready, we'll put it on the channel. We'll have a go on a Wednesday and teach everyone how it works, and away we go. We could get MP into a crew campaign. I would like it if you taught me the crew. That would be really good. And then I'll be able to teach Mrs. Peebles the crew. Yeah, that seems good. Right, let's see who we can raid. It needs 3 to 4 players. Okay. Yocha can play tomorrow. Excellent. For BGA, Ball Games Arena. You think the new one's nearly there, Aqua? Well, that sounds awesome. Who is on? They're just playing a game, computer game. Divinity. Let's have a little look at Ross. Ross is playing Downforce. We could pop on and ask him why there's no camels. You're testing an update for your flip and write. Pop it over to me, Dutch, and I'll have a look as well if you want to. Tomorrow evening, Mrs. Peebles and I are going to be playing some ball games, so I'm quite happy to play some ball games that other people have designed. Give you a little bit of feedback. You always ask who is on, and then raid Ross. That is quite often the case. Yes, I have raided other people. Not always Ross. Not always. You did another one for Idlecom. Ooh. Aquasulus, you're knocking games out at the moment. Ross is lovely. Exactly. Ross is a lovely person to go and raid. He always seems very appreciative. And I think that's a lovely thing in a person. Someone who says thanks. I think a lot of people don't say thank you anymore. It's a sad world when that doesn't happen. I'm saying thank you to all of you for coming along and playing this game with me, even though some of the rules I might have been a bit iffy at some points. I think I made sense. I feel as if I taught it better now than I did on my YouTube video, but we'll see. Ross has marbles. He does have marbles. Right. I will see everyone on Friday. I will be on Loserpalooza tonight as well, playing along and chatting and doing things. And I'll see a lot of other people tomorrow and other things like that as well. That sounds interesting. Right. Have a good evening, everyone, and I'll see lots of people tomorrow. Raid has started. Squiffy! Have a good night, everyone, and play some games. Enjoy yourself. Speak to people you know, friends, family. Tell them that you're thankful for them. Off we go, guys. Whoop.